Hey, what's up, chat? Back JB Allen Bowl Monday nights tournament week sports shot. A long pattern tonight. Looks like Brady starting off with the Sublime Focus. So we'll see how that one works out. I think you tried it a little bit last week. So last week they do practice week where they bowl 3 games and on a new pattern, and then this week they bowl on the same pattern, but after 3 games the top 8 qualify for single elimination bracket play. So pretty cool. I don't think I've got a Sublime Focus for a graphic. I don't. I'll have to see if I can fix that. Or maybe he'll change balls. So this Sublime Focus has a 2-inch pin layout on it instead of the typical, usually does 5 by 4 by 3.5, pretty standard. So this one, a little stronger cover on it. Decided to use it as a 2-inch pin. Used as more of a fresh ball, so we'll see how it works out. Keenan, what's going on? Thanks for coming. So Julia on the pair tonight as well. No, who else we got? We got Cooper, Super Cooper. Yeah, I think over the weekend Cooper shot a 700 series using the Summit Peak. Looks like he's throwing the Ion Pro there. strong ball to start off. Again, they're on the long pattern, 45 feet, junior gold pattern. See if we can pull it up here in a little bit. Cooper throwing the Ion Max at a 610 spare. Check him out. All right, so Brady up, first shot on the right lane. Oh, ring 10. So for tonight, the left lane moves left, right lane moves right. So they'll have a new half across each game. Ooh, chamois on the ground. All right, so 10-pin spare. First one of the night. Gets it. So Julia up right lane. She's working on a strike. Oh, labels the pocket. Early double. And Cooper up here. Ion Max right lane. Doesn't hook for him. Burning up a little track on the outside. See if we can pull up our oil pattern here. Alright, well that almost worked. Alright, Brady on the left lane. Strike 9 spare. Got that one out. Nice. There we go. Now it comes up. Weird. Right, little light mixer in the fourth, and I think it might be a Phase AI. I'm gonna have to check. I think I was mixed up with that last week as well. Either a Phase AI or a Sublime Focus. So that's what they're bowling on. 2024 Junior Gold Match Play, 48 feet, 24 mils. So expect some early transition to happen. 2.7 to 1 ratio, so pretty playable. Considering reverse drop at 43 feet, and it says fire. I'm pretty sure they use terrain here, so it's going to play a little earlier. As well, and there's a good amount of friction built into the surface, so all those things happening right now. All right, left lane's tighter lane. Yeah, possibly. We'll have to. I'll keep an eye on that, but yeah, I would believe it. So, and as they move pairs as well, the people who started on the left are going to move left. So Brady, Julia Cooper, they're going to move left. So they'll be keeping an eye on who's doing what on those pairs. Don't think anyone's going to be throwing urethane, but you never know. And you never know where people are playing and what they're doing to the lane. So it can be a little bit of a little random when you finally get to that pair. Alright. Joey likes watching the junior bowlers. Was a youth coach? It's awesome. Can't have enough coaches. So it looks like junior bowling's really started to take off kind of since after COVID. A lot of people joining in. We're just looking at one of the tournaments in San Antonio this weekend. They had, I think, 20 U12 bowlers signed up, which is crazy. They're all over the place. February 3rd, day the music died. Oof. All right, so chat, who are the 3 musicians who died this very day? 50 something? Probably a V-tail Bonanza. What's up, Ladwig? Welcome back. Remember you from yesterday. Maybe you'll see some split conversions. Got Brady up on the tighter left lane. And yeah, that's a lighter hit, definitely. Able to get the carry. All right, got 2 of them. Buddy Holly, Big Bopper. One more. All right, we got Julie. Did Julie leave at 2-8? Oh, she did. So a couple opens. She had the 3-6-10 on the right. Richie Valens, let's go. All right, Joey gets the 8 pin off of that. Kentucky woman winning our morbid quiz of the evening. more old guy trivia. Who sang American Pie? Emmett. Yeah, Belmo did change the world. Not the first two-hander, but definitely came along at the right time, popularized it. And yeah, if you're a teenage boy, you're not bowling two-handed, you are absolutely in the minority. Even girls. I know Julia's two-handed. We've got another girl in this league, Annika, another two-hander. I think those are the only two-hand girls. Yeah, Buddy Holly, Big Bopper, Richie Valens. Morden, yeah, Don McLean, American Pie. Is that the longest top 10 song in the history of top 10 pop, I think? Your Casey Kasem trivia of the day. We stepped out of it a little bit. Ooh, got the carry though. Irish Pogie coming in from NYC. Staying warm up there. It's 80 degrees here today. Unbelievable. All right, Julia up looking for a mark. Off to a hot start with the front two. It's like a ball change. And that got him to go for it. Tripped out the 10 pin. The gold motive ball. Whatever that is. I don't remember the name. Listen to American Pie right now. Yep. If there weren't copyright strikes, I'd play it as well. Cooper Ion Max. Lane starting to come to him on the right. Gets a strike in the sixth. Do you broadcast Monday and Friday? We do Mondays. Trying to do Mondays more regular. They alternate weeks. So like this week is tournament week, so we're streaming every other Monday pretty regularly, and the other weeks are practice weeks, so we weren't streaming those until last week, but we decided to stream that, and people seem to like it, so we'll probably keep doing that. So Monday nights for leagues and tournament weeks, and we try and do live stream ball reviews. So I think might lock those down on Thursdays, like Thursday afternoon, do live stream ball reviews. Looking at the Zen 25 for this week. So probably around 3 o'clock Central Time. So I think those are a little more authentic than some ball reviews you see that are just strikes. So spend an hour on a live stream. Chatted up with Brady. He's mic'd up, so he can give his thoughts on what he's seeing. You can ask him to compare it to some other stuff or try this part of the lane, that part of the lane. Cool stuff like that. All right, Brady left lane. Right, flush. Pocket, 5 strikes in a row. The pack of Franks, 5 strikes in a row. Pack Franks. And then there's a tournament on Sunday. So that'll be, I think that's 5 games of qualifying. And then 2-game total pin elimination. Merle Hager is supposed to be on that. Huh. Yeah, I remember someone else. I don't remember who exactly. All right, Miguel coming into the sub. What's up, Miguel? Thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. All right, right lane for Brady. All right, light hit. Carries the 5-pin. Oh, I got to pull this one up. Kentucky woman with the pack of Franks. That's right. The 5 strikes in a row. I still need to do the... Ooh, someone just made a 410. Make the little animation for the pack of Franks. With some dancing hot dogs. Julia 9-pin nails it. The double 9 spare going into the 9th. All right, we got Cooper up right lane. 8th frame for Super Cooper. Trips out the 10-pin. Let's go. What's up, Dale? Yeah, it's first game. First of 3, and then the top 8 advance to bracket. Single elimination bracket play. First round's 1 game, so really anything can happen. After that, it's 2 games, total pins. Yeah, Cooper's going to be a monster. I saw he shot 700 something over the weekend. Bringing the heat. Yeah, Julia is letter B, I think. Just one behind Brady. What time is it right now? Almost 6:30. Central Time, Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas. Central Standard Time. All right, Brady back up, 9th frame. It's on a bunch in a row. Looking to set the 9th frame. Nice shot, nice speed control, not too fast. Got a 279 possible. Yeah, this is Brady's channel. Just do the streaming for him. So since he's competing, doesn't have to worry about moving cameras around, that type of stuff. And I just hang out with the chat while I'm here. All right, and Julia, 3-pin. So her max 187. Waylon Jennings, right? Yeah, Cooper will be the blonde Belmo in about 20 years. Yeah, she's mainly on Instagram. Check her out there, Julia Bowling. You'll find her there. Oh, Cooper setting up the 10th with a double. Let's go. He bowls, depends if he's got tournaments or something over the weekends. I'd say probably 3 out of 4 weeks of the month he's got a weekend tournament. But otherwise, 3 or 4 weekdays. Today, usually Tuesdays are off, or he's in the gym. And Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, either at Plano or ITRC. What's Brady's average? I'm not sure. 231, I think, something like that. He did city tournament yesterday. They had his average is 230 something. So. No handicap. That's all we know. Green shirts high game. I don't know, but he's on 4 in a row. Looking for the elusive pack of Franks going into the 10th. Had a tough 4-4 in the 4th. Yeah, it's going to be a tough pickup. .123 Central European time. Is that same time in Sweden? Is that what they go on? I know we were in Helsingborg last fall. I believe that was the time. It's 8 hours ahead of us. Oh, that's right, 280. That 9 spares in the second. Brady shot a few 300s. Yeah, a few. They're not super easy. Had one a couple weeks ago in Chicago at Beat the Champs target score. Check that out on SPI Live, Storm's channel. Cool deal where they bring in a couple pros and a couple youth bowlers to set target scores for the league bowlers in Illinois to bowl. So Kyle Troop, Verity Crawley, Brady, and Malia Briggs were there to bowl 3 games instead of series. And his last game was 300, so that was cool. Yeah, EJ was killing it, especially after that little bit of a rough start. Day 1 of qualifying, like 78th to come back to be the number 2 seed. So that was cool to watch. I was rooting for Simo a little bit, but that's bowling. You never know how it's going to go. And it went with an 8-pin right there. So pick that one up for 269 game 1. Nail is everywhere. Fortnite Dad bowled 44-foot pattern and Arturo Quintero on their pair. That's cool. Yeah, he's a cool guy. He used to live down here. See him at Plano all the time and at ITRC. Practicing, working it out. So was he in Chicago? He's based out of Maine nowadays, but he's on tour now, I believe. All right, Julia up. The gold ball. Oof. 1, 2, 8, 10. That was the fills. No big deal. His high series. He shot an 813 in league. And it was funny, his first day of practice with a 15-pound ball, moving from 14 to 15. He shot an 840 something, so that was funny. Oh, is that what they're waiting for? A ball return? Nails rooting for Vi. Yeah, Vi, Chris, he's a cool guy too. Run into him a few times. All right, Lincoln is right here. The call's coming from in the house. Breeze of Bees, can't wait to see him and Spencer on tour. Yeah, Spencer, is he a senior this year, I think? Junior or senior at Wichita? Yeah, Brady's going there the year after this fall. So I think Spencer will be graduated. But still, plenty of good guys coming onto the team. All right, yeah, Chicago. Cool. Where does he want to go to college? Yeah, Wichita State University's got a verbal commitment there already. So. Good school for engineering and bowling, so. Yeah, Wichita State. Yeah, my eyes are. Yeah, you know, I don't even know. I'm probably in USBC somewhere. I'll have to go look. If I'm over 650, I would be surprised. Yeah, Brandon Crusoe's there. Know him. Trey. Other Braden Malish. He's got touch, so some of that'll rub off on Brady, hopefully. Cool, yeah. I don't think we've got anything on the calendar right now, but Chicago seems to be kind of a hotbed of bowling. Now Joss is up there, so might head up there. There's some downtime between tournaments and whatnot. Pull some action or something. Bella considering Wichita too. Yeah, I don't know if she's a year behind Brady, so she's a sophomore. So I don't know if I'm sure she's eyeballing different places. Wichita went NCAA for the girls' side, so that'll have some advantages for the ladies. All right, new pair for Brady, starting out on the right, flat 10. Where's this? We are in J.B. Allen Bowl in Allen, Texas, northeast Dallas-Fort Worth. Yeah, this is game 2. 2 of 3, and then top 8 go to match play. Hey, that's a great suggestion. I'm sitting here watching him. All right, I'm going to move the camera. That's hilarious. I'll be back. Okay. That was funny. Yeah, he's back. Ooh, Bobby coming in with the Cody reference. Yeah, does he bowl this league? I thought he did. His brother's here. We'll find him. We'll let you know. Yeah, so the left lane moves left, right lane moves right, so they're bowling with a whole new cross. Got Alberto here, little two-hand backup coming in high. Yeah, Eric, Bella, John Green. Yep, they're all. No, Eric and John are pretty established already. I know Brady used to bowl Eric probably 3 years ago up in Oklahoma. He's a monster. In the lead after game 1. We'll check the results after the shot. See where he is. Ooh, another flat 10. Watch Eric win the Bradley Open. Yeah, he is. Man, with the left is in play, look out. Ooh, that needs to hold. Oh, picked it up. Yeah, Eric's 19 or 20. Dio Bernard, too, from around here. Won the what's the Cheetah, one of the World Series events last year. Another monster. Joey with the crossover. All right, let me check some standings. All right, so after one, Brady is in first, plus 69. Evan, plus 22. Diego, plus 12. And two-hand Ethan, plus 11. One-hand Ethan, minus 9. Trevor, minus 10. Clara, minus 15. And Max, minus 30. And we've got a tie for ninth at minus 31. Left hand Garrett is minus 39, so tied around the cut line. All right, make a little adjustment and comes in right at the head pin. That's a tough multi-pin spare in the third. All right, gets all of them. All right, so Julia up third frame. She's working on a strike. Oh, she gets the light shot to carry. Early double. Joy's pretty, yeah, she is, she's a powerhouse. So trying to pull up the oil pattern again. It is 2024 Junior Gold Match Play, 45 feet, 24 mils, 2.7 to 1. All right, Brady up 4th frame. A couple flat 10s. And then one to the right of the head pin. Check out the adjustments. That one's high, so 4 pin. All right, cheering for Blue Hoodie Guy. There you go. Hey, everyone should cheer for Blue Hoodie Guy. All right, Joey up left lane. She's working on the double. 290. Still out there for her. Gold ball. And no messenger. The flat 10. Brady's so good at bowling. He works hard, definitely. He's been doing it for a long time. All right, nice 10 pin from Julia. All right, so Brady this right lane. Spin 10 pin. Miss right. Let's see what we got here. Same ball, looks like. And adjustments caught up to him. Sends 10 back in the 5 pin. When Brady started bowling, he was 6, I think, doing the Kids Bowl free programs. So if you've got a Kids Bowl free center around where you live, be sure to check that out. Get 2 free games every day for, I think, it used to be $35, $40 for the whole summer. Come in, bowl 2 games, get a refreshing beverage, get out of the sun. Julia with a 4-7 pickup there. Who's winning? After one game, Brady was plus 69. So he was up by about 50. But we'll see how that holds up. That's the thing. This league moves pairs, so every game's a new pair. You got to figure it out. So sometimes figuring out can be tough. Super Cooper crossing over, 3 pin. Brady's league average, I think it's like 230, 231. That's what they had for his average yesterday at City Tournament anyway. It's just no handicap. That's all we know. He doesn't bowl any house shot league, so it's all converted over from sport shots. Looks like a Street Fighter card. That's funny. Got a big hi, Cooper in the chat. What's up? Brady would average 250 on a house shot. A house shot's not easy. They were bowling on a house shot in this weekend at City Championships, and it was not easy. Yeah, they say house shots get harder and sport shots get easier. So house shots just get more and more cliffed. Sport shots actually develop a little bit so you can play some friction. All right, so Brady light 1, 2, was that 6? Yeah, 1, 2, 8, 10. Oh, and he picks it up. Take a look at that. Right. Hey, thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. All right, I got Cooper up. Left lane. Still with the Ion Max. And Brady, I didn't catch his... I think that's a Phase AI. Alright, so Brady making the most of the, wasn't a split, but spare conversion, the 6 spare. Getting a strike on the next shot. Keeping the 200 dream alive. Julia Light Mixer getting a double. So she's pacing plus. We got Diego here on 4, and he's got a double. I don't know where he was in the standings. Yeah, he was 3rd at plus 12. And he's pacing about 220 right now. Ooh, and that was Clara Campbell over on 4. She is throwing, this is the pair Brady's going to move to, throwing a gem. Looks like a lot of surface right up the middle. All right, and Diego is inside throwing a Vibo or something along those lines. A little shinier, it looks like. Right, see a nail. So Clara converts her spare. All right, and we got Trevor up on 4. And he gets a double in the 7th. And tough split for Alberto. Got Evan on 6. Looks like he's throwing a gem. Ooh, gets the 10 out. Leaves a 3-6. All right, Evan makes the spare. All right. Two-hand Ethan getting his first strike of game 2. Throwing, it might have been a gem with a lot of surface on it as well. Kind of up the middle. And Brady just over under 3-6-10. So kind of the same as last week. He had a big score first game, hit some transition game 2. Or maybe he had a big last game. He had a big game. I don't remember which one it was. And that's going to be tough. Yep. All right, so his max down to 203. All right, so he had a convincing strike on this lane last shot. And he's got the right lane. But he's going to finish on the left. All right, so Julia 3 in a row. For her 9th frame, and for 4 in a row. Oh, gets it. Julia on the comeback trail. Ooh, Cooper with the carry. All right, so he can get 289. And Lauren with the crossover double. Ooh, Evan. What was that? Strike, so he can get himself in the 190s. Clara going for a 4-pin. Alberto, the backup on the left side. Ooh. 1-3-7-9. The lefty 1-2-8-10. Sup, Maria? Thanks for watching. Just finishing up game 2 here at JB Allen Bowl. Trevor liked it. Was not to be. He can go 2-10. Oh, the messenger not doing the job for Alberto. All right, so a couple big shots coming up here. No strikes on this left lane. First one would be big. And Diego just left a 2-pin in the 9th. And that looked left off his hand, but he's just playing the hold in the middle. Throwing it hard, just going full Simo at it. There will be no shape, just speed and hand. All right, so this next one can get him on the plus. And that one lights, 2-pin. All right, since we won 90, hopefully 2. I'll bring him down to plus 60. Or plus 61. Joey looking for the big game. Oh, and she won 2 8-10s. Yeah, head pin not going to go. Oh, she got the 8-pin out. So just a 1-2-10. Convert this for a big score, going back up at it, and oh, a little too much of the head pin for the open, and the row of ducks 222. Did Cooper get 268? No, he is. Let's see what he gets here. Ion Max. Wow. 1789. So you can pick this up for 169. Hey, thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. And gets the 10-pin out of that. Yeah, so Cooper's 153. So Diego playing a little more shape, leaves a 2-8. Yeah, he leaves a 2-8, first one in the 10th. Trevor's got a double in the 10th, 2-10 possible. Okay, yeah, I thought I missed something. All right, so Diego chops that for 194. Trevor, the high shot, 210. Looking around for anyone else who's plus. Don't see anyone, but we'll have some scores pretty quickly. These kids can bowl. Yeah, they sure can. And they're here for the competition. This is Sport Shots, not the fraudulent house shot easy bowling. This is competitive. So that was game 2. Game 3 will be coming up here. Are they all done? Yes. All right, so I'll go ahead and move the cameras here. Don't go anywhere. Be right back. Alright, so it's Trevor with 210, so he'll catch up a little bit. It's Diego with a 194. And he'll make up a couple pins. And that was it for this pair. So I saw two-hand Ethan playing some surface up the middle. Saw Clara playing a lot of surface up the middle. Diego was shaping it a little bit more, playing inside. Let's see what we get here. Sup, Bone Crusher. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. All right, Garrett, the lefty, comes in high. Brady looks like he's shaping it a little more. Ooh, that's not it. Well, early 710. Or 410. Take a look at what he's throwing. Don't know if he changed balls or not going into that. Probably want something a little more length. Yeah, ouch. No kidding, right? Man, bowling. And Joey with a 10 pin, not picking it up there in the first. Yeah, oof, no kidding. Yeah, I should have done the replay on that. I didn't see the shot, but just saw the result. All right. Oh, there's Anakosh throwing a magic gem. Pearl gem. Checks up on her a little bit. Leaves a 9 pin. Oil's pushed up. Yeah, it's probably a couple things. See what he does here. Looks like he's throwing the blackout, physics blackout. Net checked up on him. Yeah, a lot of early friction here. 23 mils, light oil. Right, nice spare. That's lefty Garrett, and he goes high but gets the carry. See what Julia's got. She's throwing, I think that's a pearl, something or other. And she gets carry after her open in the first. All right. So Annika up third, lane 3, second frame. Ooh, and that goes high. That's exotic gem, not magic gem. Bone Crusher wants the Physics Blackout. Yeah, it's a good benchmark. Pretty strong cover. ASIM. Good all-rounder. Can hook the lane. I don't know if it will tonight. Might be a little too dry. Ooh, almost 4-9, but leaves just the 9 pin. Alright, spares the 9 pin. Yeah, he likes it. It's a good kind of second ball for him, so he'll use usually a reality to start and then move to something else depending on what's going on. Ooh, Julia not getting the 2 pin out. So it just depends on what else you have in your bag. But yeah, it's definitely a good transition ball. It'll shine up pretty well and take surface pretty well if you need something earlier. Usually just to make sure that there's nothing on their shoes so that they don't slide in an inconsistent way. Sometimes you get a little piece of dirt or something on there, so just wipe them off. Ooh, Annika, big angle, and I like it. That's the move right there. Exotic gem, the slow wheel. Spare ball first. It's been known to happen. Let's see what we got here. Oh, trips the 9 pin out. Still with the Physics Blackout. Red and gray hammer ball. I honestly do not know. I've got no idea what the hammer balls are. I can barely keep up with the Storm ones. But they do make good stuff, and a lot of people use it. I just don't know where it fits into an arsenal. And Diego over on 5 with a ring 10. All right, Julia up, throwing the Motive Pearl. It probably has a name. I don't know what it is. Oh, her ball checks up. Yeah, there's just a lot of hook at the end of this lane. And she gets the crossover. And Garrett, the lefty, after his split conversion, goes 3 in a row. Cooper's Summit Peak kind of rolling out on him. All right, thanks for hanging out, Bone Crusher. Catch you next time. Super Cooper picks up the spare. Annika coming in high, 6'10". Yeah, everyone on this pair is struggling to get to the pocket. Ooh, and wraps the 6 around the 10. Even spare ball hooking. Yeah, spares are key at this stage of the game. Long pattern, pretty light volume. All right, a little bit of loft. Ooh. But too much speed on that one. 2-4-5. Hey, at least it came in light. All right, nice pickup on the 2-4-5. Oh, Nail's back. What's up, Nail? All right, Julia working on a strike. Oh, she gets the light hit. Just playing more up the middle. Not a bad look. Cooper. Oh, the backup picking it up. All right, Annika getting it way out there. And that is too much. And she leads the 1-2. Gets the 8-pin out. It's going to make it a little bit easier. Annika bowls for Allen High School here. And she picks that one up. They claim the coveted Cat Cup over the weekend. All right, Diego's going to be up on 5. See him on the right side. He's working on a strike in the 6th. Nailed it. And ring 10 for Brady. It's going up the middle. But in the pocket. Garrett with the spare, staying clean through 6. Right, they're bowling for position into the top 8. Single elimination bracket play. Number 1 plays 8, 2 plays 7, 3 plays 6, 4 plays 5. First round is 1 game. Rounds 2 and 3 are 2 games, total pins. And no re-oil or anything like that. Julia coming in high, 6'10", on a double, and she's got a good game going. All right, Julia picks up the spare. Elia in the chat, what's happening? Like, you have a YouTube channel, don't you? Go check out her YouTube channel. Bowling Adventures. All right, Annika lane 3, 6 frame. Needs to shape. Yeah, it's a tough pair. Leaves the bucket. Oh, she gets the 8-pin out. So she's got 92 on a spare in the 6th. All right, Brady up 7th frame. Getting 0 carry on this. Leaves a 4-pin. All right, big single pin spare there. Yeah, let's go. Did you switch to 2-hand as well? Am I imagining that? Save on those thumb hole drillings. Garrett coming up high, 2-pin. Julia here, 7th frame. Working on a spare. And the crossover carry. And Nail coming in with the YouTube channel as well. Have not seen it, but I'm sure it's great. It would be amazing if it was called Beautiful Nail. All right, yeah, made the 2-handed switch. There you go. You and Darren Tang. We'll see if he bowls this week 2-handed as well. He's probably drilling balls right now. So as they're finishing up Game 3, top 8 will advance to bracket play. Round 1 is 1 game, and then 2 games total pins, round 2 and 3. And they're bowling on the last year's 45-foot junior gold pattern. 23 mils, 2.7 to 1. Yeah, he had a rough week. Brady bowled with him at the U.S. Open last year for the qualifying days. And yeah, he said he just, for some reason, Woodland Bowl and him don't match up. He struggled last year as well. Annika makes her 5-pin. All right, Brady looking for his 2nd strike of the game. It was on this lane. He's going to finish on this lane. That looked good. Not much miss room out there. That didn't look a whole lot different than some of the other shots. But getting it figured out. All right, Julia here. She's just a double, her 8th frame. Trying to get a double here. That looks good as well. Ooh, high. The 10 pin does not go. Leaves the baby split at 310. And Annika with the light hit carries. Julia, too much of the 3 pin for the open in the 8th. 145. She can still go plus. All right, Brady trying to set this game up here. Get his first strike on this lane. Just putting all the hand into it. Getting a mitt full for the double. Is she Julia's sister, Annika? No. All right, so Julia looking to come back after the open in the 8th, trying to set up her 10th frame, playing inside with it. The light hit, yeah, it's gonna go. Carries the 7 on that one. So she's still got 205 out there. Why aren't they professionals? So in bowling, you can win scholarship money at tournaments. And it can be quite a lot over a youth bowling career. But if you turn pro, then you forfeit. Well, you don't win any more scholarship money. You can keep what you have, but you can't win any more. And you can't bowl for a college. So a lot of the girls can get NCAA scholarships bowling in college, so they don't turn pro. And the boys can get school scholarships as well, so they don't turn pro until after college. Like Ryan Barnes, you see him come out of Wichita State last year, and this is his first year on tour. They can bowl in professional events, but they can't be professionals. Keenan bowling in Andrew Anderson's house. Man, I hope some of that rubbed off, man. He was on fire at the Open. It's too bad it comes down to just one game. Because, yeah, he was lapping the field. It was crazy. Does Brady have a practice plan when he practices? Depends on how things are going. Sometimes he's just working through transition, and if he's got some new balls, trying to figure those out, see what they do. He's also got, Verity Crawley has a downloadable thing that has a bunch of different practice sessions. So if he's got nothing else to do, doesn't have new balls to figure out, he'll pick some of those to do sometimes. All right, so first one here in the 10th would be big. Set him up for 216. All right, got the 10 pin out. That one just found the friction in the middle of the lane. So he can pick this up and got 194. But he's going to have to find something going into match play. All right, big spare. All right, so do we grab a test ball? Try something different. Nope. So sticking with the physics blackout, maybe a different part of the lane. And got that one further out. And that's not it, so 190 for this game. Brady Bull for high school. He does not. So he's got a sponsorship with Storm and Vice and Iron Bowling. So in Texas, they consider that to be not sure, so he's not eligible to bowl in high school. And Julia with the crossover carry, so she's got 205 still alive. Does he throw 14? No, he throws 15. He just throws it hard. All right, does he always use the same ball? No, he's got, I think, 9. Yeah, he's got 9 with him tonight, including a spare ball. All right, so Annika 8 on her first shot in the 10th, so she can go 189. Julia can go 192. So Diego had a 216. Looking for some other scores, see if anyone else is plus. There's a 201 off to the left. Yeah, looks like most people are struggling here a little bit. Third game. Oh, 4-pin, not going for Annika, 188. Oh, there's a 241. Garrett coming in at 241. Yeah, I don't either. I tried two-hand bowling a little bit, and yeah, it was just slow and no good. Probably better than my one hand, though. What did you stumble upon? Competitive bowling. Isn't that something? When you miss all the pins, it happens on like short patterns when you've got to play near the gutter. You're just going to get one a little bit right. It's going to go in. So I don't remember the last time, but it has been a while. He doesn't like playing near the gutter too much. All right, so we had Luke over here with 183. And there was a 214 over there as well. So, all right, some people getting it figured out. right, it has a 243 and a 203. Sweet. Higher arc and backswing. Yep, and get those feet moving as well. All right, so everyone's getting finished up, and we'll get the bracket set. And get everything figured out, get the cameras moved. So hang tight, should be just a couple minutes. All right, so he's bowling here on 9 and 10 against Evan, and that's Evan right there. So there's going to be 2 matches on the same pair due to time constraints. So it's going to be Evan and Brady, and it's One Hand Ethan and Jack on this pair. Tour Dynamics is pretty good, kind of a reactive but urethane-y kind of look. It's discontinued, yeah, if you can find one and need that shape, kind of a archy kind of shape. Head down here to 9 and 10. Yeah, One Hand Ethan. Yeah, Brady went to go get his phase 2. That one finishes, looks like, pretty good. And there's One Hand Ethan. Then Evan has the sleeve on his right arm. Got a Tour Dynamics undrilled for $40. Let's go. Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good first ball. Or if you drill it weaker, it could be a transition ball. We're at JB Allen Bowl in Allen, Texas. One Hand Ethan. Yeah, last week there were 2 Ethans. There was a One Hand Ethan and 2 Hand Ethan. They were bowling each other, so I had to separate them. All right, Brady phase 2. Light, super light. Right of the head pin light. The Rockstar, yeah, not yet. Should be coming this week, I think. And found some friction over there, too. So starting off with a 6-1. So Evan here on the right lane. One Hand Evan as well. And he leaves a 9-pin. I need a ball returner back there, looks like. All right, One Hand Ethan, flat 10. Still a ball back there. Holy cow. Is it going to come back? There's 1, 2. All right, so they're back. All right, One Hand Ethan missing the 10-pin. And we got Jack here. So it's One Hand Ethan versus Jack. And Jack leaves the head pin. sponsors does he have? Storm, Vice, I Am Bowling, and PBA Junior. Yeah, the idol. I don't think Brady ever had an idol, like OG idol. He had the Pearl idol and the Optimum. All right, so we're going rocket up the right side. The light hits 2-7. And the split. So a couple opens to start. We got Jack up. Jack versus One Hand Ethan. So they're coming to these pairs that are new to them. And they get 2 shots on each lane. Kind of like the US Open. And then they start bowling for score. This is the 2024 Junior Gold 45-foot pattern. 23 mils, 2.7 to 1 ratio. And this is Burn, Super Burn. All right, Summit Ascent leaves the 4-6. All right, so we're at 25 after 3. Evan here, 9 spare strike. And he doesn't like that, but gets the crossover double. One Hand Ethan on the left lane. All right, floating it in. The trifecta, 9 open, 9 spare strike. Oh, and Jack not tripping out the 9 pin. So Jack looking for his 3rd spare of the game. And he gets his first open. So 45. So this is One Hand Ethan versus Jack, and Brady versus Evan. Evan doing the best on this pair so far. 9 spare double. All right, Summit Ascent. Rocket up the right. Getting a strike in the 4th. Evan in the pocket for 3 in a row. Commanding lead through 4. One Hand Ethan floating it in there, carrying the 4-10. Extending his lead against Jack. So again, the first round's just 1 game. Subsequent rounds are 2 games, total pins. That can be tough to make it out of the first round. right, see you, Nail. Have a good one. All right, so Brady's going first, 5th frame. Needs to start putting a few together. And moves in with it. Plays in the fallback on the left lane for the double. And Evan a chance to stretch it out a little more. Looking for 4 in a row. And crossover again, not carrying the 10 pin this time. To spare here to keep the pressure on. One hand Ethan, leaving a 4 pin. Why they switch lanes? Yeah, just competitive bowling. You always switch lanes on your pair. So one frame's on one lane, other frames on the next lane. And just go back and forth. All right, so Evan 107 through 5. One hand Ethan with the spare. Jack through the nose, tough split. All right, Evan, his 6th frame. That looks pretty good. Ooh, there's a flat 10, so another chance at the 10 pin. And Jack gets 2 off of that split. All right, Evan picks that one up, puts him at 117 on a spare in the 6th. Right, Brady rocket up the right for 3 in a row. Trying to make a comeback here in this single game elimination match. Yeah, Evan is a legit player, no question. All right, one hand Ethan. One a little bit left off the hand. Pays the price with a 310. All right, the light hit. Oh, trips the 7 out for 4 in a row. All right, Ethan with the conversion. One hand Ethan doing one hand things. All right, Evan's 7th frame, working on a spare. It's been coming in high, comes in high again with a 3-6. Oh, one hand Ethan tripping out the 8. Oh, and a chop. His second open on that right lane. What ball's Ethan using? It's a great question. Not sure. I don't recognize it. Like it's a hammer. No. Yes. It's a hammer something, I believe. All right, Evan looking to bounce back after a couple opens. Had a 10-pin here and missed the head pin left for 136. And that's not an easy spare either. Pretty choppable. Brady with 4 in a row and rings a 10-pin. And spare here puts Brady up by 1 if they both spare. So hooking at it, and there you go. Nice spare. All right, Brady makes the 10-pin. Ooh, almost the deadwood. And nope, I can't do math, so they are tied through 8. Could be hammer effects. Yeah, could be. I do not know the hammer line very well. All right, Jack with the, I think, purple hammer there going up the middle. One hand Ethan floating it out to the right. Ring 10-pin. All right, big shot here in the 9th. Light hits 2-8. All right, one hand Ethan with the spare. All right, so big spare here for Brady to set up the 10th. And tough on the long pattern. Easy to chop, but he makes it. 162 on a spare in the 9th. So Evan, a strike here, puts a lot of pressure on Brady's 10th frame. So Evan's come in high a couple times on this right lane. Looks like a better shot for him. Crossover 5-pin, though. His ball just reading the middle of the lane pretty hard. Yeah, +1 for your deadwood clear. All right, so one hand Ethan. He's got a tough split. All right, Evan goes up by 1 with a 9 count on his first shot. All right, Jack on 3 in a row. And he's got a chance to close the gap up on one hand Ethan. He gets that purple hammer out a little bit to the right, 6 count. He's going to lose the count on the double. Oh, got the new sub. Appreciate it. Thanks for the sub. All right, Evan, first shot in the 10th. Huge shot, up by 1, and the balk. All right, so Jack looking for the spare. Evan can step up, punch out, shut out Brady by 1. See what he can do here. Streaming software. I stream on a Magewell Director Mini. Little Android box with some inputs on there. That looks pretty good. But the 7-pin wobbles, does not go, gets the 5-pin out. All right, Brady throwing the Summit Ascent rocket up the right. See if that will do the work. And, oh, the Messenger gets the 10 pin to go. Huge. All right, and that will do it. All right, a little extra loft on that one. Gives him a little extra distance. So he can go slightly plus. All right, so I think they bowl, the winners bowl each other. And the backup ball to finish. Finish 2-0-2. And this next match not over. I think the winners of these matches bowl each other on this pair. So we've got Jack on a spare and one hand Ethan on an open. So one hand Ethan, nice easy speed on it, floats it into the pocket. Big strike for him, needed it. And Jack could use this one as well. Purple hammer, crossover, carry, that's huge. All right, so Jack up by 5. One hand Ethan needs this one. All right, if one hand Ethan strikes, Jack will need it. Oh, does not get it, so he can do 182. All right, so Jack needs, 6 in 2 shots? He's going to spare ball down the middle. And he gets 8, so that will be enough. So I think it'll be Jack and Brady. All right, do they move? I'm not sure what's going on. Usually they don't move. Usually they just play each other. Maybe they changed it up so the higher seed gets an advantage. All right, two-hand Ethan making an appearance. All right, so he won his match. So they get 2 shots on each lane. And this will be 2 games total pins. So Jack advances to play Diego on the pair to the right. All right, so we'll see what he decides to throw. That was his 2 shots on the left lane. Now 2 on the right. Looked like two-hand Ethan throwing a reality. Keenan watching Mike Albee, Earl Anthony. Probably looks a lot like this. All right, Brady getting it out on the lane a little bit. I think that's the Equinox. I bet he will stick with that. We'll see. Or maybe the Zen 25. Not sure. All right, Brady up. First shot, 2-game total pins. Oh, trips out the 5-7. And that was not the Equinox. That was the Summit Ascent. Two-hand Ethan throwing the reality. Oh! Did not get the ball reaction to get the 4-pin out. Two-hand bowling so cringe. I think, is everyone left two-handed? Let's see. Yep, everybody. Two-hand Ethan, definitely two-handed. That's going to carry. All right, nice shot. Two-hand Ethan. All right, Brady up second frame, right lane, Summit Ascent. Kind of grabbed that one a little bit. Held in the middle for the double. Call that the mitt full. Travel, you're done? Who beat you? All right, Brady's sticking with the Summit Ascent. Trevor just came by, said he lost to two-hand Ethan, 233 to 223. So Ethan looked like he had a good look over on the right pair. See what he's got here on the left. And speaking of left, that was a little bit left off his hand. What's up, Brandon? What's happening? Two-hand Ethan with the spare in the third. All right, looks pretty good. Left lane, tripping 4 pins. Let's go. Front 4 with the Summit Ascent. So So it looks like he's just piping it up the cliff there, just inside of it. Just rolling it forward. And that one's a little left, I think held in the oil form some. Leaves a 2-4. All right, picks up the spare. So two-hand Ethan going Dutch through 4. Brady front 4, 8 spare. Got that one right. Looked like he moved right with his feet as well for the super washout. And of course, if you're going to leave a washout, make sure it's a super washout. But chance to pick it up on a strike, won't lose any count. And gets 2 off of that. So that open puts him at 84 halfway through game number 1. Again, this 2-game total pin match. All right, two-hand Ethan, a little high, 4-pin. Not going to go for him this time. All right, two-hand Ethan with the spare in the 6th, puts him at 94. Brady still with the Summit Ascent. Up 15. Gets him to go. Ooh, Diego with a 2-4-10. After he had 4 in a row on the pair to the right. Diego playing Jack over there. And that is the mitt full and not carrying the 4-pin. Yeah, 4-pin. Got the 9-pin out. So it looks like left lane might be hooking a little bit more. Brady with the spare. Again, 2-game total pin, so it's not one win versus another win. You want to get every pin you can. So two-hand Ethan here in the 7th. A forward roll on that. Got it left. And leaves a 6-10. Yeah, that 4-pin's not helping out anyone tonight. And two-hand Ethan finding that friction at the end of the pattern. Chopping the 6 off the 10. And that one left as well through the face. And he leaves the 6-pin. All right, Ethan with the spare. It's him at 121 on a spare in the 8th. And Diego with another strike in the 7th after splitting in the 6th. Ooh, that one checked up on him, looked a little slower. And he leaves a 610. All right, so Brady at 176. Ethan 121. And again, total pin matches, so you just don't want to let up. Even with a big lead, you never know when it can go off the rails and your opponent can start putting them together. And yeah, that one did not read at all, but got the 5-pin out, leaves just a 7. All right, Brady with the spare 235 possible. All right, two-hand Ethan looking to keep some pressure on, and he leaves a tough 3, 6, 9, 10. His that's the 9th frame for him. And didn't find any hook on the outside. So he's at 135 through 9. That's a big shot here to get the first one in the 10th. That's a ball change, and that goes high for 610. So two-hand Ethan searching for some answers out there. And wraps it around the 10. So 144. Yeah, 3, 6, 9, 10's tough to get the 3, 6, 10 and the 9. Oh, the messenger. Kind of messenger taking out the 7-pin. So Brady just really rolling it up the back. Throwing the rockets up the right. Yeah, a little more shape with that one. Found some friction out there. Going full ham. Getting a mid full. So he's going to be in the 230s. And with nearly a 90-pin lead after game 1. We got Lance in the chat here. And a little ring 10. 234. So exactly 90 pins. All right, two-hand Ethan starting off game 2. with the ball change. And that was not the answer. And Diego won his first game with a 224. And Jack 134. So another 90-pin lead there. So kind of shaping up so far to be Brady versus Diego. And I think they bowl on a different pair than what they're on now, both of them. Ooh, almost a 4-9 with that one. Two-hand Ethan on the struggle bus. Yeah, it happens. Sometimes you just don't see it. Brady a little more inside on the left lane, coming in light. Last couple shots, flat 10 there. How often do they do tournaments weekly? So this is the league, but they do a tournament week every other week, and they change oil patterns every 2 weeks. So they get a practice week to try and figure it out. And then the second week, it was like tonight, they do 3 games of qualifying, and then top 8 do this bracket. All right, it looked better. A little high shot, kind of on top of Brady's line over there. It's rolling it forward. Yeah, for these they start at 6 and goes to when they're done, usually 9 or so. A light hit. Oh, two-hand Ethan tripping 2 pins for the double, bringing the heat. So it'll be interesting to see if Brady and Diego both advance. How it shakes out for both of them. Brady playing a lot straighter, Summit Ascent, a little weaker cover, but he's playing right and rolling it forward, a lot of speed. Diego's inside with, it's like an origin, and hooking the lane a lot more. So it'll be interesting to see which strategy works better. Yeah, Diego's doing a lot more of that. But with a cleaner cover. His origin is, I think it's an origin. Looks pretty shiny. Yeah, two-hand Ethan doesn't give up. That's the thing. On these sport patterns that are burned up, they've had several games played on these. If your look goes away, you may not have another one for quite a while. So even though you've got a big lead, that can go the other direction pretty quick. No, you're not that tall. Ooh, two-hand Ethan through the nose. 310. What's up, Jack? So I'm pretty sure the finals will be on a different pair. So right now, Brady and 2 and Ethan are 9 and 10. Diego and Jack 11 and 12. So I think they go downrange a little bit. All right, looks like a little softer on the speed, trying to shape it up a little bit. A little move in. Hitting the side of the 2-pin there. Yeah, exciting time to be bowler. A lot of choices, that's for sure. A lot of options. And that looked like a Summit Peak. Went a little bit long for him. Yeah, hey EC, I don't know how you got here either, but thanks for coming. Appreciate it. We've got this game and probably 2 more games. That'll be the finals. 2-hand Ethan there finding the pocket. 3rd strike of the game. Right now Brady's up after game 1 by 90. Would be hard for Ethan to catch up. Brady will probably just be trying different balls, different looks. Oh, Ethan. 2-hand Ethan with the double. 2nd double here in game 2. And just looking at Diego over on the right pair. His ball reaction looks pretty good. He's playing further in with something cleaner. Light hit. Takes out the 7-10. And Diego leaving single pins though. So that shape looks pretty good. And I think that was the Equinox. 2-hand Ethan, light shot. Oh, tripping the 2-pin forward. Let's go for 3 in a row. 2-hand Ethan making a run at this. There it is, 4 in a row. The big ham bone for 2-handed Ethan. So yeah, that is the Equinox that he's got. Right, Brady keeping pace with him. check that one out again. Right. No mercy for two-hand Ethan. All right, we've got trick shot coming here. The backup ball. Oh boy. Yeah. The crossover. All right, 246. So yeah, he's only used a little bit. Looks pretty good. Burned up long pattern. And Diego finishing his 10th frame. He can punch for 204. And he gets the first one in the 10th over on 11. And two-hand Ethan finishing 211. All right, so it's going to be Brady and Diego. And they're going to change pairs. And Diego still striking, so he's going to be 2-0 something. And we're going to move some cameras. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. All right, we're back. All right, so that was the middle division semifinals finishing up. So now Brady and Diego in the finals. 2 games, total pins. Does two-hand Ethan bowl for 3rd and 4th place? Nope. That is it. Single elimination, and you're out. So I guess they tie for 3rd and 4th. So again, they'll get 2 practice shots on each lane. Try and get it figured out. And start bowling for score. We've got some music going. Let's turn up the background a little bit. So I think we do have the number 1 and number 2 seeds facing off in the final match. So this pair, the in pair, can be a little tricky, so we'll see how it shakes out. Left lane can be a little tighter than the right. Alright, so Brady's had his 2 shots on the left. Diego's going to take his final shot on the right. Alright, that looked pretty similar to what he was doing up on the high end. Looks pretty good. Or no, they bowling for score already? I don't think so. Alright, Brady with a 9-pin. Diego left a 9-pin on his first shot. Yeah, this is still practice. Alright, the face 2 leaving a 4-5. That's not going to work. Alright, so practice is over. Get those scores erased and start this final match. Two 2-game total pins. Jerry Joe got Tuesday League. There you go. Let's go. Are you good if your personal best 165? Yeah, that's not bad. Just focus on those spares. Get yourself up to even 200. That's where the magic happens. Yeah, Ty bringing the heat with a 259. Let's go. All right, so it looks like Brady's going to start. There we go. All right, so Brady's sticking with the Equinox, looks like. All right, thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. All right, playing a lot more angle on the left lane. Shaping it up. All right, Diego looks like he's on a Road Warrior, so he'll probably stay inside as well. Shape it up a little bit. That looks like a good shot. Gets him out. Wiping the ball off, huge. So the ball comes back, has oil tracks on it. You wipe that off. So you can get a consistent shot. Some people don't on purpose if you're trying to get the ball go longer and you don't have any other options. They'll leave the oil on there. But it makes it pretty inconsistent as far as ball reaction goes. And we got Diego's second frame, Road Warrior. Steps out of it, comes in light. Gets the unnecessary messenger. All right, so Brady up second frame. All right, little reset. And gets him out. Alright, so tied through 2. So it looks like they're playing pretty similar line. Diego might be a little left of Brady. Take a closer look, see where they're playing. Alright, 20, 25 at the arrows. Yeah, they might be right on top of each other. All right, Diego third frame working on a double. Yeah, he's just a little left of Brady. Gets the high flush pocket. shot, takes him out. Yeah, plastic ball is more just want to go straight. Sometimes people use it on super short, dry patterns. Or if they're just crazy, they'll just throw it hard, straight at the head pin. So yeah, Diego and Brady on top of each other. Diego, is that a bucket? Yeah, that's a 6, so 2, 4, 5, 8. Yeah, house balls are all urethane, which is kind of like plastic. Diego, a nice spare. And they are designed to not hook, so they just pretty much go straight. You can get them to hook, but it's a mess. All right, Brady chance to capitalize on the 4th frame. And, oh, will not. The light hit, 7-10. All right, so open in the 4th. Give Diego 10-pin lead. And, oh, the light hit Messenger. All right, Diego strike here to maintain 10-pin lead. And looks like he's moving left, kind of inching towards that ball return. And he 7-10s. Unbelievable. Check that rack. All right, so battle of the 7-10s here puts Diego at 102 through 5. So as these guys are just on top of each other with the line, gonna see some of that ball reaction start to go away. And both got a lot of revs, and it's gonna go away quick when it does. Kind of starting to happen now there with Diego with a 4-pin. And again, this 2 games total pins. Ooh, a little footing issue. So 2 mid-game opens for Diego. Again, this isn't wins, this is total pins. You want to get as many as you can. Big drift for Brady. Light hit. Gets the 10-pin out this time. Just a little bit of loft, getting it over the fronts, getting that extra bit of length out of that Equinox. All right, so big shot here for Diego, looking to come back after a couple opens. Moves even a little bit more left with his feet. Can see him close to the ball return. Getting it inside, and that's what he's looking for. A little bit of fresh oil, get that ball to react off the end of the pattern, and he gets it, striking the 7th. All right, double here be big for Diego. Keep some pressure on Brady. And he's moved left by a zone. And he gets the double in the 8th. All right, so Brady's going to bowl the 9th and 10th. Finish game 1. Diego will see what he needs here. And the light hit. Oh, the 10 pin goes. Almost another 7-10. Right, important spare, 7 pin, nails it. All right, so I can't read the scoreboard, so he's gonna finish the 9th frame. Got it backwards. All right, thanks for the sub, appreciate it. So he will finish on the right lane. The light hit, no messenger, leaves the 10 pin. All right, so he'll have 234 max. Diego 231. Oh, pulled it. All right, 193. That brings him down to 223. All right, so Diego, chance to take the lead back. Oh, huge break. Gets the 610 out of there. Leaves just a 3 pin. All right, so Diego with that spare, 180, he can get 210. So first one in the 10th. That looks good. That's good ball reaction on the left. So it sets him up to go plus in game 1. Right, dialed in on the left lane. So Diego's going to be 210 max score. Let's see if he tries something new on the fill. I would think not. It looks pretty dialed in. So it looks like he's inching left each shot. That one stayed in the oil a little bit, maybe too long. So 208. Brady can max 223. He's had a couple questionable hits with the 710. And that's not going to 710. 10 back. Puts him at 203. So again, 2 games total pins. So every pin counts. Right, another perfect shot. So Brady's going to be in the 220s, and I doubt he's going to take a different look. Right, nice finish. So 223, 208. So 15 pins. Again, this is the finals to win the Eagle. Diego dialed in on the left lane. Right, locked in on the right lane. Yep, stay locked in. There you go. All right, so inching a little bit left. A little loft. Pocket flush. He gets him out. Right. Hey, thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. All right. Diego looks like he hasn't moved. Looks a little left off his hand. Oh, but still good. Held. How's Brady? 17. All right, Diego on the front 2. Left lanes look pretty good for him. Looked a little slow but got the carry for front 3. Alright, another pocket shot, 10 back. This guy's going haymaker, haymaker, haymaker. Not messing around. So game 1, Brady up by 15. All right, a little bit of loft, and that one went long on him for 6. He's got an 8-pin back there as well. All right, big spare to clean up. Gonna lose a little count with the 6 on a double, but important to make that spare. Yeah, it looks like Diego the Road Warrior. Maybe with a 1 board move left. Flush, pocket, front 4. Alright, Diego with the light hit, getting him out. Front 5. Brady's got to answer back. So he's playing further right, playing some hold in the middle. Gets the 8-pin to go. So again, they're bowling on the 2024 Junior Gold 45-foot pattern. 23 mils, 2.7 to 1 ratio, so sport shot. Oh, the high mixer. It's a light mixer. That went high for him. Was able to get him out. Zen 25, yes. He's got that. Probably Thursday, do a ball review with that live stream. All right, Diego, 6th frame. It's on the front 5. Needs some hold. Oh, the wrap 10. Got it left, just hung in the oil a little bit. And didn't make the right move. Spares the 10-pin in the 6th. likes it. Flush pocket shot, 10 back. All right, so Diego can punch out for 279. Brady, 276. And flat 10 for Brady. Right, he spares that one up. It's a big shot here to set up the 9th and 10th. And the light hit, carries the 10 pin. That's huge. All right, Diego, 8th frame, ring 10, last shot on this frame. And he's gonna finish on this right lane as well. All right, labels it, 10 back. So 279 still alive for Diego. All right, that's a big shot here to force Brady to strike in the 9th and 10th. Oh, the 4-pin not cooperating. All right, he gets this one. All right, so Brady up 15 after game 1. So Brady can strike out and shut out Diego. But it starts here in the 9th. Four pin, carried the 9. So he's going to need them all in the 10th. And some help from Diego. All right, got the first one. So it can max for 235. So Diego would need 250. All right, the high flush, keeping the pressure on. Yeah, I need a ball return. All right, we're back. All right, so last shot in the 10th. Ooh, that is so 9. So 234. So Diego's gonna need the next 2. Oh, flat 10. Are you kidding? Wow. That is it. Holy cow. What a match. And a 4-pin to finish, so gonna be Brady by 5. Wow. Holy cow! Wow, that was glad we just made it to that.
That's
All
an
right.
exciting
Good ball, man. All right, Brady claiming the eagle. Super close match. Brady by 4. Get the interview here. What's happening, Brady? Great Eagle.
Yeah,
What ball were you throwing there at the end?
new Storm Equinox.
The Equinox. How'd that work out for you?
Looks great. It gave me a lot of miss room. I'm throwing it for a couple games. Still looks pretty good.
Looks pretty good. All right, so another Eagle. All right, so I think that's it. So thanks everyone for watching. Appreciate it.
And Bowl of the Storm.
Right on. Thanks everybody.